This is so good.
Hi. Now you think you had good stew fish, but let's make the best one you ever had. For this dish, I'm using these good-looking trout fillets, and you already know where I got them from. Pretty Paul Singh Investments. Just in case you didn't know, they have a retail and wholesale outlet right in Providence. So if you need the good seafood, you need the good fish, it's Pretty Paul Singh Investments. Now you know you can make your stew fish with bone-in fish, but let me tell y'all something. These trout fillets were game-changing. Imagine just biting into your fish and ain't gotta worry about no bones. That's why I love me some fillets. Also, those people who don't like cleaning fish or you don't get the time to clean fish, these trout fillets are everything you need. And did I mention pretty affordable too? That's the convincing factor. I washed and dried the fish, then went in with my favorite spice blend as well as green seasoning. And you can use your favorite seasonings. I also like to shallow fry the fish before adding it to the stew. You don't like to fry your fish? Man, listen. When you fry the fish, it's a whole different taste that stew getting. So you're just gonna lightly fry these. I just went in for like about 2 minutes and that was it. Remove, and now let's get working on the stew. Now I did something different which I don't usually do. So I know a lot of people like to use the brown sugar to make the stew. I don't usually do that, but I wanted to get like a nice color on the stew. So I went in and I burned some sugar. That is completely optional. Usually I would just use the tomato paste only. But I'm gonna be honest with you, this burnt sugar business, you gotta get a little head for do this party because it's a little technical. Sometimes you could just not burn the sugar enough and the stew is going to be too sweet, and then sometimes you could overburn it, and then guess what, it get bitter. So if you're not too familiar with this step, you could exclude it if you want to and just use your tomato paste. But if you know what you're doing, use a girl who know your way around the kitchen, you go on, baby, do your thing. So I went ahead, burned the sugar, added in my green seasoning, and now in with the potato, carrots. Now I wouldn't be cooking this down for long. As soon as the potatoes are boiled, I'm going to be adding the fish back to the stew. All right, so we're going to go ahead and cook that down for a couple of minutes. Add hot water. Always add hot water whenever you're cooking because it helps to continue the cooking process, and if you were to just add room temperature water. So we're now going to let that cook, and let me tell y'all something. Anytime you fry up chicken or fish or shrimp, especially shrimp, and you got it one side to add to your curry or your stews, I just gotta fight the urge to not eat out half of them things, because why is it that those things always taste and look the best when they're fried on their one side? All right, I know I can't be the only person. So the stew is all done, and let's plate up. Now usually I like to eat stew with a hot paratha roti, but oh my god, your girl, they never cook the paratha roti, so we're gonna knock this with rice and white rice, because certain foods, man, I just can't eat it with brown rice. I can't forget white rice. So we're gonna plate up, you know, that big hot red pepper gotta go right there. And y'all, this was it. Try this stew today using the trout fillets from Pretty Paul Singh Investments.